Long ago, back in the 2000s era, in the beginning of the 21st century, HAL Laboratory and Nintendo themselves released this game on March 24th in Japan. But for those who live in the US, it was released on June 26th in the same year. Surprisingly, as well as Canada too. But enough history right now. Let's head straight into the video. Our story begins on a distant planet called Star, and how our heroes met each other in a journey they'll never forget.
I love your hair. Oh, thank you. I love it too. I love yours. Do you like my hat?
Oh dear, oh dear. Ribbon, take the crystal away from the dark matter, quickly!
Right away.
Find the star hero who will save us all.
Don't let that fairy escape!
Come on! Come on! No! No, 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 no! Oh, what was that? Where am I? The crystals! Little fairy! Are you looking for this? Huh? Why, yes! Yes! Alright! There is still more remaining, but I need to get them all back together. Don't you worry, I'll help you. Name's Kirby! Ribbon!
What's this? Oh! Whoa, that looks shiny. Huh? Oh, whoop! Uh-oh, wait. Huh? What? Ah!
Oh! Hey, WADDLE! WADDLE?
You just got lucky!
Alright! High five! Another has been obtained. See ya, WADDLE! I gotta help out Ribbon!
Wait up! I'm coming with you!
Okay then, let's go get those crystals back!
A little shade on the color and... What just fell? Oh! A crystal? What's that doing here? It's shiny too. Now, where was it?
Addo? Oh! Do you know where the crystal...
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that your little adventure has come to an end, Star Warrior!
I got it!
What happened?
Oh! You're late.
Good job,
Alright!
Kirby!
Yeah!
Oh, hey Kirby! Mind if I join you guys? If that's alright with you?
Of course,
Yeah, sure.
Adeline!
I might know where that other crystal went. It's right around here.
Huh? Strange! What is that doing
Hey,
here?
DDD! You found the crystals!
Psych! Heh heh! Nice
give it
try,
back!
Kirby!
It needs
This
to
here
stay
is
on
mine!
world.
Like I give up!
Wait, it's the shadow from earlier.
What was that? Not again!
You alright, Your Majesty?
I presume Wispy might have it.
What are we waiting for? Let's go!
You coming, sire?
No, I'm not going.
You sure?
Well, it's still no.
Suit yourself, Your Majesty.
Hey, wait for me.
We collected all the crystals from him.
Ooh.
Planet Rockstar is next. Hurry! We don't have much time.
not that long, 'cause them feet getting tired quickly.
Hey guys, hold on.
Good. Come on, Kirby. We don't got all day.
So hungry.
I see.
Nom, nom,
Oh.
nom.
Yum. Just like that. Here you go.
Why, thank you, Adeline. Oh? There's our next planet. Let's hurry.
Right. Huh?
Up.
Come on, Kirby.
Oh, my cake!
Hey, watch this.
You call that a throw?
Might as well join in too.
Now just watch.
Watch this, everyone!
Oh?
Ah!
Whoa! Run, Kirby! A big wave is coming at you!
Ah! Oh dear, is Kirby alright?
I sure hope.
Oh, he's alive.
Let's go, Kirby.
Oh, coming! Hup! Alright, we made it to the top. We're all together now.
Where will it take us next? What?
What the?
Ah!
What's going on?
The volcano has erupted!
Let's get out of here! Up, grab on!
Thank you!
Wait for me! Thanks.
Finally! We gathered all the crystal shards from here. Now we... Oh, we're too late.
No, we ain't!
We're right by your side.
Look for your planet.
And you got us, Ribbon. You're right. Thank you all. Come on, guys. Let's save... Ow! 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 Here... No! Hey! The crystal's glowing!
You're right.
It's scaring away the dark matter.
We'll be back. Just you wait.
Kirby, right?
Yep.
Thank you for saving our
You're
No
welcome.
problem.
All right.
Must be on
See you
our way.
later.
I agree.
Kirby, let's meet again someday. Okay? Of course.
Bye. We'll visit you soon.
See ya.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye for
Ribbon.
now. Come by next time.
I'm not crying, but we'll miss you, Ribbon.
I'll miss them.
I feel the same too. However, you only missed a few more crystal shards.
Hey, the crystal's glowing.
You're right.
It's scaring away the dark matter.
All right.
Guys, look, the crystal is still glowing.
Whoa.
Watch out!
Don't worry, Your Majesty.
Whoa!
That's impossible. We lost. We're not done yet. Come help me out, Warp Star.
It's me.
There it is. Coming right about.
Up it.
I'm driving this time.
Way up. Warp Star, pull me back. Oh. All right, time to meet dark matter once and for all. We did it! Zero Two has been defeated! Dark matter is no more!
Good job, everyone.
Let's head back down.
Finally.
Thank you, heroes, for saving Ripple Star. I give you these crystal medals
Sure.
for our thanks.
Thank you.
Well, I'm flattered. Boyo!
We thank you, Kirby.
One more thing. Oh,
Cute.
Whoa!
Kirby!
The end.